French toast stuffed with peanut butter.
Stuffed
With peanut butter and some bananas, and then I have a syrup with banana on top.
Hi, Harley. He's a cutie. Hi. How old are you, Harley?
10.
Are you serious? He's 10?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Really? Harley? I didn't know you were 10.
Please don't breathe.
Did you say please don't breed or breathe?
Breathe.
Oh, because his stinky mouth. Please don't breathe.
I'm gonna do a quick break.
This is the White Buffalo Youth Lodge that I talked about previously. In one of the Graffiti and Me story times, the last one that I did, I talked about this place. Fortunately, the school I was doing my internship at in Saskatoon was very close to here, so we got to take our students down here on a field trip. It was pretty sick. And this is the free wall back here. Yeah. I moved away from Saskatoon a couple years ago. I always have to come back here whenever I visit. Well, that's what's on the free wall right now. Just walking over to City Center Church here was an old acquaintance of mine. I was lucky enough to know for a little period of time. She was in this crew, probably, I don't know if she still is or not. We don't really talk, not for any particular reason, but she got the majority of her crew to come down and do a mural on the side of the church she attended. And from what I recall, it was still in really good condition last time I drove by. I think I came by at Christmas, but I was always surprised at how it was like treated, I guess, because like it stayed there. I don't know, because it's a church, I guess I assumed it would be targeted more for vandalism, but it's pretty sick. So we're gonna look at that right now since it's right here. City Center Church. We're on 20th Street, by the way, in Saskatoon. It is plus 30 out right now. This has been Weather Reports with John. Yeah, I don't know, like we talked in the last vlog about this area being a little sketch sometimes, especially that other alley, and like, I don't know, the guy back there in the dumpster seemed pretty harmless. I don't know. par for the course, I think. Every time I've been there, something like that's going down. But yeah, it's a little faded from how much sun it gets, but it's amazing. It was super cool. Yeah, gospelgraffiti.com, that's what it is. Pixie is the acquaintance I'm fortunate enough to have spent some time with and learned from. Wish I took advantage of that more when she was here. But yeah, this is it. Just from a letter structure point of view, I think sorrow and alone are my favorite. But yeah, we've obviously got a theme here too. So we've got fear, sorrow, alone, and then showing kind of like some images of what that kind of looks like. We've got chains, we've got, you know, Jesus on the cross, we've got broken chains. Talk about justice, mercy, and love. It's not really, you know, from an artistic standpoint, like I said, it's like this is some of my favorite letter structures over there. Love and mercy are pretty fresh too. But yeah, I don't know. Despite the theme, like, it's still beautiful work, and like, it's not like the theme is a bad one or the message is a bad one. But that's not why I dig it. I don't dig it because it's like this nice Christian message. But yeah, I'm still I'm like happy that it stood the test of time here. Very, very minimal damage taken to it, so that's really nice to see. But I don't know if we'll hit anything else on our little graffiti tour of Saskatoon. I don't know. I'm running short on time today. I don't know what I'm up to tomorrow. There's lots and lots of stuff, especially in this area. That's one thing that I you know, kind of hinted at a little bit, or talked about just a little bit in that video, where I like the last story time graffiti and me video that I put up in the story time playlist, about how, you know, Constable Lee Jones and other people talk about how legal graffiti can spawn illegal graffiti and just that whole thing. And I think it's pretty backwards thinking. I think that you can use graffiti and murals and art to beautify public spaces and you know, have an uplifting message and stuff. And I mean, that's the other cool thing, that like over there at White Buffalo Youth Lodge, like that mural there has a story, a very rich story. And when we brought students down to kind of, it was awesome. It was like the best thing. Like, as for teaching that unit on public art, I just like built it around this experience in a way. I really wanted to talk about graffiti and other things, and we got to go down to the youth lodge, and we had somebody from the center come and talk to our students, and we had like 40-something students there, talk to our students about the message and the story behind this mural. And then obviously we took a look at the free wall as well. They got to talk about the different programs and stuff that the youth lodge provides to the inner city youth. Yeah, it was really great. But I mean, that's the thing, like, I really think that there's a lot of strength and positivity and love in art, and public art, and how you use that is really essential. So we need to get it together, Saskatoon.
With the big crib, my lifestyle still the same, just a facelift.
Well, I'm happy this is still here. Speaking of graffiti, I'm just gonna call him a local legend. That's what I'm gonna call him. It was in the generation really before I started doing anything, and he had a tattoo shop here for a bit. I was fortunate enough to get tattooed by him, but yeah, they kind of like took the signage off. Like, I mean, there was letter structure up there because it was the name of the shop, and they kind of went over that, which was good, I think, because then this got to stay. When I rounded the corner and I saw the black, I was like, no, they painted over the whole building, but they didn't. So That's pretty sick. Oh, just so sick. So sick. This is new. Well, I don't know how new, but I haven't seen it before. New enough to be new to me, which means it could be like a year or two old, but so, again, referencing that story time I did about me and graffiti, the last part, I talked about how, like, Saskatoon did a really good job of making skate parks in public places, and there's this little tiny one right here, which is right across the street from a high school, Aiden Bowman to be exact. We are on Taylor and Clarence, but yeah, there's a little tiny park over there. Yeah, there's another one that I don't know if I'll get there or not to show you, but anyway, that's just what I was talking about, and they do a really good job with skate parks, and they should do that with free walls too. You know, some people that have been doing graffiti for a long time are, well, one, I mean, really skilled and confident in asking businesses, approaching businesses. They have a portfolio of work that they can show people, and they can procure walls for themselves. But they're used to doing that work, and I'm not saying that younger people shouldn't do that work. Obviously, if they want to paint somewhere legally, they could do that work. But I mean, the city does a good job helping other people out, like skaters. They could do the same thing for those who want to do graffiti legally, that are really young and maybe don't feel comfortable trying to ask for like a wall, don't really have a portfolio of work already because they're just starting out, right? So they need the place to practice. So again, gotta step it up. Yesterday morning I asked, "Are you ready for the vlog?" And you didn't understand what I said. No. And you got upset that I got you on camera. Yeah, but I didn't get really upset. No, I know.
I just mentioned it when I went to watch the video and I'm in there. At least it was from behind.
Well, oh, I'm talking about the other one too, at breakfast.
No, I haven't seen the one in breakfast. So.
I know. But now you're ready.
So you still need to ask me.
Which ones do you like? Which ones do you not like? Which ones do you not watch?
I don't like when you go into up the hill and the stuff that you go in the coulees. It make me very nervous that something is going to happen to you, and I regret about this camera thing. So. Do you don't watch the biking videos then? I do, but it makes me nervous, and I just, especially the last one, it makes me very nervous. And then there are times that I watch some of them and I don't agree with some stuff, and you can ask me which one. And I just want to put like a click that I like it, just to know that I watch it. Yeah. But know that I agree with everything you said.
Well, then give it a thumbs down instead. Then.
I don't want to.
But then you can keep track that you watched it because you know you don't like it.
Yeah, but then you.
It's fine with me.
Okay, well now I know.
Doesn't matter to me.
So for you, I guess if you see that, it's gonna be like, okay, I guess somebody didn't like that, so you need to put more attention.
You comment on some stuff.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, trying to be funny, some of the stuff. Like they said, it wasn't cool. Not cool. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what you said when you saw yourself in the vlog yesterday.
Yeah, I said not cool.
It's not cool.
Not cool.
So I made sure you're ready this time.
Well, those topics you don't want to talk.
Well, what is there to talk about?
Those are family topics that you don't. I don't think they are ready, or you're never gonna be ready to talk.
Like what?
You know.
Like what?
Your dad.
Like, well, that's what you talked about earlier.
Bernardo. Let's say Bernardo.
So at the U of S campus, just doing a little tour. It's kind of weird. I feel like half the time that I spent here was at night. not during the day. And it would have been better to do a tour at night because there wouldn't have been classes. We could have gone and seen the studios. I'm going to go over to the Murray building anyway, which is where the art studios are, where I spend most of my time. Education building is actually right over there. We're not going to go look at that. The place is boring. But yeah, we'll see what we can see. But this is the tour of the U of S campus, at least part of it. See how much we can get in before I got to jet and do some other stuff. And we'll see if anyone's in the studios. But that's what I'm up to right now. It's a beautiful campus though. Used to have work all up here. La Scala Gallery. It used to be. Either studio today, but we'll go down to the printmaking studio. I don't think we'll go in, we'll just go buy it. I love this piece down here. It's amazing color and texture. Well, amazing everything. So sick though. Downstairs in a weird area. That's the normal stairs we'd come out of. Drawing and painting studios in there, photography, some other stuff, lecture hall for history. building's been there since like 2012, intact. Love it.